Hello and welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is... crap, I forgot what the name of this race was called. Oh well. I'll remember it in post-production. But anyways, we're 1 week removed from the Daytona 500 in which we saw the 4-car of Stephen Pollard go to victory lane. Can he back up his Daytona 500 performance with a win here tonight? Or will we see another person go to victory lane? Who knows? The only way to find out is to go racing, so let's go get the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given to fire up the engines. We're going to go racing for 33 laps. Cars taken off from pit road. We're definitely going to get ready to go racing here tonight. "33 laps of racing. Pit stops are on, so that's definitely going to come into play. As we saw, we have a problem with Dylan Young. Something is amiss on the 38 machine. He is down below the yellow line on the apron riding around. I do not know exactly what's going on with the 38 machine. It's about mid-pack as well. But anyways, here we come, coming off of turn number 4. We're getting ready to go racing here at Atlanta. Pace car is in, coming off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Atlanta. And Jessica Villanueva in the 78 machine. She gets out to a very good lead early on. Right behind Villanueva is James Qualls, rookie James Qualls. Attempting to go for the lead here. Can't quite get underneath her. Oh, and it's going to kind of fall in line there in second position. Qualls, these drivers are fighting for their positions. Qualls now looking underneath for the lead, going down the back straightaway. James Qualls, rookie James Qualls, I believe he finished okay in the Daytona 500. But now he's going to take the lead here, and coming up right behind him in the 23 is Robert Wagner. And Robert Wagner going to go for the lead. Robert Wagner going for the lead on the inside line. His cars are 3 wide behind him. We just saw Dylan Young coming out of pit road, so whatever happened to Young has apparently been fixed. Here now, Alex May going to take lead on the inside. Here comes Dougie Shears, teammate right behind Shears. That's Jessica Shelton in the 25. Going to go 3 wide for the lead, heading off into turn number 1. Shelton on the inside. Behind her is Silver Fox. James Silver Fox. Now, look at the way these drivers are racing, and Shelton's going to come down in front of Silver Fox. Drivers quickly catching Dylan Young, and it looks like Shelton might try to pass the outside. I don't know. I think the 38 car is technically up to speed. Not too sure, though. Shelton's going to pass them on the inside line. Oh, Silver Fox going to try to put Young in a 3-wide situation. Shelton leading. He's got a teammate right behind him. That is the 88 of Joseph Swigley. Heading down off into turn number 1. Shelton leading, but here comes Swigley. Swigley down to the inside. Teammates battling it out for the lead here at Atlanta, at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Last season, we saw Stephen Pollard III go to victory lane here for Hendrick Motorsports. So will Hendrick Motorsports be able to get another victory here? Here comes Betty Thomas in the 41, or excuse me, Annie Thomas. My bad, I apologize. I'm still getting used to names here, people. Annie Thomas going to take lead in the 41, and right behind her is the number 1 of Trent Dunham, 5-time. He started dead last in this race, and he's already up in the 2nd position. Now about to get passed for the lead. Or, excuse me, about to get passed now by the Daytona 500 winner, Steve Pollard in the 4. Steve Pollard looking to get another win, adding another win to his belt. On the inside, though, here comes Cody Lamas in the 20. The 4 car is going to try to shut the door, but couldn't get there. Annie Thomas still leads this race. We are eight laps are complete here at Atlanta. We are getting ready for some more exciting racing. Jake Haynes in number 2 on the inside line. Going for the lead, he's got John Cittadino, who's returning to the series. Actually, he was in season, I believe he was in season 1 or 2. We started season 2 and he was in it. So he's not a rookie. John Cittadino in the 72 car is going to take the lead with Seth Cole on the inside line. Couple of car breakaways up front. Did we have a caution? No, wow, I wonder what happened. All these front cars have, the front 7 cars have broken away. Front 7 cars have broken away from the rest of the pack. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Seth Cole now takes the lead. But you can't count out Charles Jackson right behind him. 11 laps complete here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Pit stops are starting now. Charles powered by the outside. And is going to take it and coming down pit road. Charles Jackson powered by Seth Cole and is going to come to pit road. Who's going to be credited with the lap lead as they come across the line? Okay, it was Steve Pollard in the 4 car coming down pit road. Not too sure who will have the lead. If Charles can get out of pit road, he might be able to keep the lead. Charles and Seth Cole. I think they're going to continue to be the leader. As we're watching them coming down pit road for the first time. This is the first of 2 pit stops that are most likely going to take place in this race. And the best part about this is that there's no caution flag. There has not been a caution. And just as I say that, a caution flag comes out. Oh, we got an accident. Oh my gosh, Shelton. Hard. Oh my God. Car on his roof. Car on his roof. Caution flag is out. Dylan Poteet's involved. Alex May. Sean Henley. Annie Thomas. Jessica Shelton, Preston Plord, Alex May, and Betty Thomas, all involved in this accident. And I believe it happened when they were coming out of pit road. Ooh, a couple cars coming back down pit road. I don't know what the 31 car was doing right there. Smoking. But Charles Jackson is the leader. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to find out something has happened to Trent Dunham. Oh, Trent definitely has some side damage there. Not too sure what happened to Trent, but we'll have to take a look and see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. So here's what happened to bring out the first caution. As we see, it's Preston Plord and Daniel Voiles side by side coming off pit road. No one giving each other room. The 15 slides across the track right into the path of Sean Henley. Henley is involved. And oh my God, the 95. The 95 gets involved. I think the 21 just misses Betty Thomas. So Thomas gets his damage, and there's Annie where Andy gets into it. Shelton hits the wall incredibly hard, and both the 95 and the 15 car flip over. That's where the 51 of Alex May gets his damage. Villanueva misses it, but I can't believe that. That was one hell of a hard hit. Something else we're going to look at too is what happened with the 31 of Dylan Poteet. He was stuck. Oops. He was stuck, and he finally got his car back going again. But did he get run into from the 38? Yep. He got ran into by the 38, almost spun back up in the traffic. And then I think as he was getting back up to speed here, he might have made contact with Trent Dunham. Let's see. He's going at full speed and... Oh, yep, right there. Poteet made contact with Dunham. That's why he was smoking when he came across. And that's what happened to the one car of Trent Dunham as to why he was down on the apron. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that took out possibly a lot of good contenders in this race. Let's go back up and see where people stand coming to the restart. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Atlanta Motor Speedway, where we just had a big accident. And we're coming to the green flag now. Cars out of the race include Jessica Shelton, Annie and Betty Thomas, Preston Plord, Alex May, Dylan Poteet, and Trent Dunham. A couple cars a lap down there, Sean Henley and Dylan Young. As we're coming to the green flag, your top 10 are Charles Jackson, Anthony McCurry, John Citadino, Cody Hagan, Jake Haynes, Nathan Hudson, Joshua Collar, James Silverfox, Peter Salviano, and Dougie Shears. Here we go as we're coming to the green flag in the restart box. There we go. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. Now, Sean Henley, as you can see, clearly isn't up to speed. But Dylan Young is. Charles Jackson has actually broken away. If the 38 could get in front of Charles Jackson and a caution come out, that could put the 38 car back on the lead lap. 55, Elisa Gonzalez and Peter Salviano back on pit road. But still, Charles Jackson is the leader. How about a group of 10 cars here? 10, possibly 11 cars in this pack. Probably 11 because you got to count the 38 car. Charles Jackson leading, but here comes James Silverfox in the 10. Silverfox's last win in this series came at the Spring Talladega race in the Geico 500, when him and all of his teammates, well, him and 3 of his teammates finished 1, 2, and 3. 3 of his 4 teammates, I should say. Well, technically, yeah. Counting him, it'll be 2 teammates or 3 teammates. But Silverfox still leading. We still think that these guys are going to have to make one more pit stop. Sorry, I'm recording this race and eating gummy worms at the same time. But Here's a player we haven't seen much of lately, and this is the 14 of Kyle Matthews, who's going to duck his car underneath the 10 and try to go for the lead here at Atlanta. Remember, like I said last season, this is where you saw the champion of last season, Stephen Pollard III, get his first of 3 victories. So could we see the same thing? Could the winner of this race go on to win the championship? Much like he did, Stephen Pollard did last season. Now it's going to be John Cittadino that's going to take the lead off of turn number 4. But on the inside line, here comes Joshua Collard. Two British racing car drivers on the inside. Collard in the 13 and Nathan Hudson in the 6. Hudson in the Mercedes. Collard in a Chevrolet. If I'm not mistaken, I did hear a car up ahead. And that looks like the 23 of Robert Wagner, who is roughly, I think about 20 miles per hour off the pace. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have an effect in this crowd, in this group here. But who's he gonna affect more? Oh my gosh, Nathan Hudson just freaking. Okay, cars are coming to pit road again. The second round of pit stops have begun. Oh, we have a problem! Steve Pollard. He got hit, but no caution was called. No caution was called for the incident right there with Steve Pollard in the 4. He got ran into from behind, so I believe there is somebody in the back there that's going to have engine damage and possibly retire from the race. Here comes Hudson down pit road now. Hudson, Cittadino, Qualls, Seth Cole. Pit road is one busy place right now. They were holding Cittadino on, or they were holding the 6 car on gas. That's going to allow the 72 of John Cittadino to actually come out ahead of these drivers. And the question will remain is, will there be another caution just like the ones before? Don't think there will be. Everybody seems to have gotten out of pit road very cleanly. But it's all John Cittadino right now. Cittadino and Haynes. Cittadino and Jake Haynes. Can Jake Haynes and the 2 close the gap? They just got into the same camera angle right now. Cittadino has to hit his marks. Boy, is that 2 car closing in a hurry. It's got to be within a second now. 40, he cut it down big time. I think the 2 went with 4 tires, and I know that the 72 only went with 2. Caution is out! The yellow flag is out! I just saw it. Yellow flag is waving. This race is going to end under caution. If the 2 cars got anything, he's got to do it now. Here he comes. He's got to run. He's coming underneath him. And it's going to be John Cittadino at the line. Oh, almost contact. John Cittadino got it at the line. Seth Cole was in it. Dylan Young is in it. 22 has a buckle on the hood. Collard, I think, was in it too. It's hard to tell exactly where everybody else is. But John Cittadino is going to win this race under caution. He's going to take a couple laps. He's going to take 3 laps to go at the line. And we're going to take a break and be right back for the finish of this race. But first, we're going to take a look and see what happened to bring out the final caution of the race. Okay, so we're looking to see what happened. It looks like it might have been Sean Henley again. Seth Cole runs right into the back of Henley, and then the 48 car turns Seth right up into Collard. Seth Cole will go spinning. I think that's Cody Lamas. He might have got a piece. Yeah, he definitely got a piece of it right there. Seth Cole goes spinning down. Caution immediately comes out, and that's going to be the end of the race. So we're going to go right back, and we're going to see as the leaders cross the line for the checkered flag. So John Cittadino, unless something has happened, has won this race. We're back live here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and coming off of turn number 4, John Cittadino is gonna win here in Atlanta. Under the caution flag, it is John Cittadino. He wins here at Atlanta. Okay, sorry about that silence. I had to make sure everything was alright. I almost had something there. Alright, and as you see, John Cittadino wins. I actually really have to go really quickly here. So as you see where you finished, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you guys next week at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So until we meet again.